This next clip comes from Chile, where a man found himself witnessing something deeply unsettling in the middle of the night. Unable to sleep, he was lying in bed when he suddenly noticed movement elsewhere in the room. At first, he wasn't sure if his eyes were playing tricks on him, but as the movement continued, he quickly reached for his phone and began recording. What happened next is enough to send a chill down your spine. Take a close look at what he captured.
Sale, conchetumare. Conchetumare.
According to the timestamp on the recording, it was around 3 o'clock in the morning when the incident took place. As the man points his camera toward the bedroom door, he calmly tells it to open. Within moments, the door begins to move. At first, it slowly creaks open just a few inches before continuing until it's fully open. Caught completely off guard, he gets out of bed and immediately checks the other side. And of course, there's nobody there. Whether the timing was nothing more than an extraordinary coincidence or something far more mysterious is impossible to say. But for the man behind the camera, it was enough to leave him genuinely shaken. So, what do you think happened that night? Did the door open on its own, or is there another explanation? Let me know your thoughts and theories in the comments below.
Number 5.
This next clip comes from a TikTok creator known as Real D's Dark Adventures, who was filming near a quiet field bordered by dense woodland late at night. At the time, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. The camera was simply aimed toward the distant tree line, capturing the darkness beyond. It wasn't until the footage was reviewed later that something unexpected caught their attention. Hidden near the edge of the woods appeared to be a figure that nobody had noticed while recording. Take a close look at what they captured.
Yes, I see it. Right here. Hold on. I told you I was seeing something.
At first, the shape is extremely easy to miss, blending almost perfectly into the dark trees behind it. But near the edge of the field, something black appears to be standing upright, completely still. Look closely.
I told you I was seeing something.
Something moving right there, black. Right towards us.
That's way in there, guys. Hold on. That's tall, okay? This is up to my chest. Hello? What is that? Hello?
A tall, dark figure appears to be standing alone near the woods. It doesn't resemble an ordinary tree stump, and it doesn't seem to be part of the surrounding brush. Instead, it almost looks like something silently watching from the edge of the field. But then the shape begins to look even stranger.
Dude,
No.
that's not a person. That's tall. Hello? It's blinking an owl, dude. It just did some
Right
weird
there.
cloaky thing. It's getting taller and cloaky weird.
Yes.
You could see its knees going up.
It's moving. It's moving. We got it right there.
What is happening? Hello?
Hello?
As the camera continues recording, the figure seems to change its shape. One moment it appears tall and upright. Then, only seconds later, it looks much lower to the ground, almost as though it is crouching or transforming into something else.
It stopped. What is it stopping for? Oh my God, what's it
Now
doing?
it's moving fast.
It's doing so. Oh my God, I'm excited. Sorry.
No, you're good. It's moving. See, guys?
It's blinking like I just saw the tree behind it. Like it's see-through. What is it doing?
Mine is so pixel. I mean, it's not
It's pixelated. There's nothing you can do. Look, you can. Oh! What am I catching right now? Guys, it's so far away. I can't help that. But it's doing something.
It could simply be an animal moving through the grass, or even a person standing near the woods. But the way the figure repeatedly changes shape and then suddenly becomes still makes the footage deeply unsettling.
It's doing something. Like cloaky wise. It gets really, really dark.
It's moving. It's moving.
What is it?
It's moving towards
It looks like a
it kinda
dog.
looks like-
It's got dog man face, dude. Hello? It stopped. Oh my God, it
Okay,
ducked.
Now it ducked.
Maybe it was only an animal at the edge of the forest. But if that's true, why did it appear to stand upright, change its shape, and then stop as though it knew it was being watched? Was this merely something natural moving through the field, or did the camera capture something much stranger hiding near the tree line? What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments.
Don't forget to subscribe to Big Smokeweiler for the best paranormal evidence.
Number 4.
Reddit user, careful, Applet364 believes what they captured on CCTV at their father's workshop is paranormal. They uploaded the footage to the Our Paranormal Encounters subreddit, hoping someone could make sense of what was recorded. Their father's workshop is located in a remote area sitting beside a road and some railway tracks. The father installed CCTV cameras to deter thieves and vandals. Just like in the previous entry, the CCTV cameras are motion activated, so they trigger only whenever something moves past them. Most nights, they capture nothing more than the occasional car passing by or maybe a stray animal. But late one night at exactly 3:47 a.m., one of the cameras recorded something no one expected.
Spooky. He looks. Spooky.
A figure in a long white dress seemed to walk past the camera. The OP explains that the figure walks behind the workshop towards a fenced-off dead end. Behind the fence is only railway tracks, the road, and then an almost endless stretch of forest. Nothing triggered the camera again, nothing came back. Whoever this was is why they simply disappeared into the night, never to be seen again. What also spooked the OP was the remoteness of the area. They say it's usually very quiet at night. There are no clubs, there are no restaurants, bars, houses, or shops nearby. So what would a person in a long white dress be doing walking around in the middle of the night? Since the OP uploaded the footage to the Our Paranormal Encounters subreddit, it would seem they think this figure is some kind of ghost. But what do you think? Let me know down below.
Number 3.
During a live news report, something unsettling was caught on camera. On September 19, 2017, a powerful earthquake struck central Mexico, killing hundreds and destroying buildings. One of the most tragic sights was a collapsed school where students were believed to be trapped under the rubble. Rescuers reported hearing faint cries during the search. As news crews filmed the scene, one broadcast captured something unusual, something viewers quickly noticed and began recording.
Este túnel y en la parte de arriba lo están tratando de hacer desde el techo de este, digamos, como balcón. Hay socorristas tanto de la Cruz Roja como del Ejército Mexicano y del Plan Marina que están pues con los planos del edificio en mano y continúan la versión de que están muy cerca de lo que era el área de cocina y el área del comedor.
Inside a crack in the damaged wall, a pale, childlike face appears, seemingly watching the rescuers. It remains completely still, with an eerie, lifeless presence. What makes it stranger is that nothing is visible at first. Then the face appears later in the same spot. Some believe it could be the spirit of a child who didn't survive, which, if true, is absolutely heartbreaking to think of. A poor little girl trapped not knowing she has died? Others think there may be another explanation. But as always, I want to hear what you think was seen in this news footage. This next clip was shared by the account 30-Second Crime Stories and comes from a security camera inside a hotel late at night. The footage shows what appears to be an empty room with no guests or staff anywhere in sight. For the first few seconds, everything is completely still. Then, without warning, something inside the room suddenly begins to move. The unexpected moment has left viewers divided, with many struggling to explain what they are seeing. Take a close look at what the camera captured.
Вишла, видел, какой шайтан ходит?
Тихо,
Это за
не
тобой.
матюкайся, давай, снимай это. Я вам говорю, это не серьезно.
Near the left side of the frame, a wheeled object slowly begins moving on its own. It rolls into the middle of the room and then suddenly comes to a stop.
Какой шайтан ходит?
Тихо,
Это за тобой.
не матюкайся, давай, снимай это. Я вам говорю, это не серьезно. Вон. Высота, посмотри. Стой, это что такое?
The object appears to roll forward by itself, even though no one can be seen anywhere near it. There are no visible hands, no one enters the room, and nothing obvious appears to push it across the floor. But the footage doesn't end there. What happens next is people convinced this is the real deal. Take a look.
Вон. Высота, посмотри. Стой, это что такое? Смотри, сейчас дальше. Этот говорит сквозняк.
For nearly half a minute, everything remains completely still. Then, at the back of the room, the open door slowly begins to close. Take a look.
Все. Откроется обратно. Да?
The door gradually swings shut, even though the room still appears to be empty. Of course, it could have been caused by air pressure, a draft, or a loose door. But when it happens after the wheeled object has already moved on its own, the footage becomes much harder to dismiss. Real? Staged? Only you at home can be the judge. This next video was recorded by Nia back in 2014. She says she started filming immediately just in case she needed proof. While staying at her grandmother's house, the family dog, Coco, suddenly kept staring at the ceiling even though there was nothing there. Coco would stare for a long time, then hide under the bed. Nia later noticed 2 ribbons tied to the ceiling fan, and one of them appears to move on its own. Then something happens that scares everyone in the room.
Bro.
Did that boy text you yet?
No, look. Coco can tell something's wrong. Do you see that? Oh, the ribbon. Coco.
Coco, what you doing down here? Bye, Coco.
Bye, Coco. What the f...
Mia and her cousin jump out of bed convinced an earthquake is happening because the bed starts shaking. But when they look around, nothing else in the room is moving. So what caused it? Mia believes Coco sensed something was wrong, and maybe Coco wasn't focused on the ribbon itself, but whatever was moving it. Dogs are the best at sensing paranormal, so only Coco might know the truth. But what do you at home watching think?
Bonus clip. Blood curdle.
On March 4th, 2026, at around 11 p.m., Destiny K is fast asleep when something sudden jolts her awake. She doesn't realize it in the moment, but her house has just been struck by lightning. And that isn't the only thing she doesn't notice right away. Because that same night, her camera records something genuinely unsettling. At the exact moment the lightning hits something appears in her room that's hard to explain.
So that's me in bed, there's a TV. Look in this general area, okay? This corner of the room. And tell me if you see what I see. The lightning strikes. Look in this bottom right corner. Wait for it. There. Turn the brightness down.
It's easy to miss because it happens so fast, but slowed down, you can see it.
Do you see that? Tell me that doesn't look like a person sitting on the floor in my bedroom. And then they're gone. And then it's just gone. With this thing. Keep in mind.
Destiny can't figure out exactly what was captured, but she says she can clearly make out the outline of a body. The image isn't perfectly clear, yet something that wasn't there suddenly appears, then vanishes in an instant.
So over here is where I capture the footage. I like do not want to go over there, so I'm kind of staying over here. I haven't really sort of crossed this way. I sort of exit out the other door. Basically I saw the flash.
But that wouldn't be the only strange thing recorded that night. Over in the living room, her security camera captures the fire department arriving to check for any hazards caused by the lightning strike. During their inspection, something happens that's seriously chilling.
This is all captured on like a security camera that's battery operated, and thank God we had that. Pay attention to this firefighter right here. He keeps looking over at the couch again and again, like as if someone's sitting there and there's not. And this is when it really gets weird.
According to the firefighters, they swear they saw someone sitting on the couch.
Really? Yeah. Well, invited is right now. Invited is a strong word. I had to say it. Part of my life.
On the same sofa where they thought they saw someone, the back cushion suddenly rises, almost like someone just stood up after sitting there. Now sure, it's possible a firefighter had leaned on it and it simply popped back into place after moving away. However, what happens next is harder to explain. In another moment from the same recording, no one is leaning on the couch or even standing close to it yet. An imprint seems to shift and clear, as if someone had been sitting there and then got up.
Yeah, you know what, actually, I knew you did. That's the very corner of the dark and the right of the wall. There you go. Oh, sorry. Alright, I might help. All I need are 10 minutes. Another effort.
In another moment from the same recording, no one is leaning on the couch or even standing close to it, yet an imprint seems to shift and clear, as if someone had been sitting there and then got up. None of the firefighters noticed it in real time, and Destiny didn't catch it at first either until she reviewed every clip from that night. And while she's scrubbing through the footage, she spots one more detail that's easy to miss.
Another report. No, not that I mean, we've got like city blackouts. Neighbors still have power, so. Situation.
Early on, when one firefighter keeps glancing at the couch like he's still seeing someone there, a candle that was burning suddenly goes out. Then later, another candle extinguishes too. The two candles going out, combined with both firefighters believing they saw someone on that couch, makes the whole night feel disturbingly unexplainable. With everything that happened, it's no surprise. Destiny thinks she may have captured something paranormal on camera. But like most videos like this, it's hard to know for sure. So far, there haven't been any updates. So for now, this one remains unexplained. And as always, let me know what you think in the comments.
You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
I thank the Lord for my many blessings.
Darling, is the wind blowing today? I'd like to watch television, darling.
My name is Jeff.